Hello and welcome to this drive around Chipping Norton, the new map from FS Landscaping. Let's start straight away and just jump into it. The grumpy old man. Right, and as we kick into the map, we are just outside the office. Leads down into a bit of a walled garden. Looks fabulous. A little bit of a steep climb to get it back up to the top here. Here we have the office. You just need to be careful you don't get whacked on the head as you try to get in, or as you open the door. This is Jezza'S office, of course. There's his tractor, etc. Looking good. Many a decision made there in the TV program. I must admit I haven't watched much of the TV program, just because I don't have a lot of time to watch it. But I've watched the odd episode here and there, and as everybody else says, pretty entertaining. Right, so that's the office. So let's head up. Let's head out and just have a walk around. So I'm not going to classify this as a map tour or map review or anything like that. This is just me driving around a map that I've been watching grow from very small, humble beginnings. I played Bellum Farm, the first map by FS modding, and I really enjoyed it. Even with all the critique it got, I really, really did enjoy it. Joined his Discord server and saw that he was making this map, and that was fantastic. And I've watched it grow. I've watched him make a lot of these barns and houses and buildings from scratch. As I say, I haven't really watched much of this series, so I don't know exactly how accurate they are. All I can say is that the textures on the stone are pretty similar to what you would find in that sort of area. Though I do sometimes think they're bigger blocks, but I haven't been there for a long time, so I can't really remember. But it does give me that feel, so looks good. Looks good. One thing that I did notice over here, I can't quite work out what's going on here, is it says grape juice there at the bottom. Of course, we've got some hay bales and some silage bales. Plenty to get going there. A nice JCB with some pellet forks on, which I'm guessing you can move the bales with as well. Well, I know you can move the bales with that. And a universal bucket. That looks good. So there's quite a bit of starting equipment. I'm not going to go into major detail. Trailer. And 3 tractors at a class. And we've got the dates for. Now this is where I have in the description, the map description, it said if you have the Lamborghini downloaded, it would come up as starting equipment. It doesn't seem to happen for me. I do have it downloaded and installed on my mods. It doesn't seem to come up. We have the Boya 6150 small tractor. I love the look of this tractor, though I do find it pretty impractical. And the nice Class Axion 800. Right, we also have cows. So then we've got 30 cows. Yes, so heifers, if you want to call them that. So 30 Holstein and 30 Brown Swiss. So that's a nice little start. I'm guessing this is where the milk comes out with the milk tanker. And a small TMR mixer. Good enough to start with, I suppose. Just going down here. It's a water tanker. Then we've got some really good equipment. I do like that it's not all looking brand new. It's looking like it's done some work already. We'll just go through those. You can look through those at your leisure and in detail. All I can say is that it's reasonable starting equipment. You can do most things. Quite a bit of root cop stuff as well, which you don't often see in starting maps. So I've just got the map up on the right. And just before we get moving, let's call up the PDA and just have a look. So this is the map. Let's zoom it out. So we are here in this little area here. I suppose that's the main sort of area. I don't see a farmhouse on here, so I think you can choose where you want to stay. There are a number of little farmhouses there's a number of houses on the map. And this is what we own. So we own a lot. We own plenty. We own a lot down there, all over the place. So we will try and get around to most of those places just to have a look and see. Although we won't specifically try to get to every field. Right, the other thing is the borders of the map are purchasable for no money at all. So we'll buy that. And you'll see as we go along that is a bargain. So I have had a quick drive through the map, and there's some interesting little spots. As I say, I'm not trying to make this a full-on map review or anything like that. This is just let's take a drive through the map. So I'm going to get in the dates bar, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hitch up the trailer to it just to see how easy it is to drive around towing something. See if there's any tight spots or anything like that. Right. The other thing that I wanted to just get back into this map. Call up our land. So we are here, and if you look at all the fields right around our sort of farm area, and particularly if you take out the common areas that we've just bought, all not owned by us. Our land is a little bit of travel away from where we are. So that's something unique and worth thinking about. Of course, this map is in Chipping Norton, and that is the locale of the Diddley Squat farm from Clarkson Farm TV series. Well, Diddley Squat, I think, is the farm shop at Clarkson Farm TV show. So I'm not sure whether those may well be the lands that he does own. But yeah, so around this little area, not much. Right, so let's go and we'll head out this way. So past the greenhouse that we've got. There's a cattle trailer. And over here we have a cow pasture. You can take 150 cows. Nothing in there at the moment. Feeding area here. Get your milk from there. Haven't tested the trigger points. This is a nice little feature. Don't often see that. And then if we take a trot down this field, one of the episodes that I did watch of Clarkson Farm was he had chickens in his cow pastures. This, I think, is there to simulate that. So we've got chickens, and we have 30 chickens. So I don't know how much we've got of each. Any event. So we've got chickens there. So let's get back up to the tractor. So it looks like plenty of grass that can be cut here should you need to. I don't know if this works, if there's anything in the troughs. It does look like there might be. Let's just buy one cow and see. Yeah, so there's, what's it? There's 43,000 worth of food in there. There's 1,800 litres of milk in there already as well to be collected. What a productive cow. Come running over. Fantastic. Fabulous. That's good. Right, let's carry on. So you can see the arrow moving on the map down on the bottom left. And this is what I was saying. You just stop here and jump out. Oh, we'll just go a little bit further down, and then we can have a look. So if we just have a quick stop here. So this is owned by Richard Miller. And then this field over here is also Richard Miller. And if we creep through the bushes, Richard Miller as well. So it kind of looks like we are surrounded by a certain Richard Miller. I'm guessing we're going to have to try and buy his land. Or maybe we are in the process of buying his land. Right, over here we come to our first field. So, nice big access gates. So there's barley in here. Is it? No, canola in here. Ready for harvest. So looks like you have some starting fields. I don't think you're going to struggle to get in and out there with even big equipment. Nice stone walls. It's a big mansion over here, which if you buy, which if we go back onto the map, is this little area here. That's all one big sort of big estate house, mansion type house. And as you can see, because we bought the borders of the map, we automatically own that. Looks like a good place to set up house. Just drive around the corner here. Here we come to something that is slight oddity, a little bit of interest. Not sure what it is. But this little excavation area, or area that's been excavated. Not sure if there's supposed to be a pond in here, or if somebody just dug a hole and left a mound of earth there. Yeah, so not quite sure what that's all about, but could be just, somebody dug a hole. That's the way I'm looking at it. Maybe there are skeletons to be buried. Who knows? Oh dear. Right, let's get out through this gate here. Not going to worry about closing gates. So we see who owns these fields. Richard Miller. We thought we were the main guys in this on this map. Evidently not. In any event. So as we come up to the top here, we face straight into the farm shop. But first of all, I'm going to go and have a look at. I'm going to just turn down here quickly. And I'm going to go down this little lane here, through the gates here. Isn't this just fantastic? Lord of the Manor. Fabulous. He thinks this is where you set up house. And drive over the perfectly manicured lawns. Anyone for croquet? Yes, if you buy the borders for $0, it's included. There's potential in this map. Definitely. I can already see that you can play as Clarkson's farm, or you can there's just so much scope for role playing on this map. And we've only just got out of the farm. Right, so this is the farm shop. Very nicely detailed inside. I think this is better than Bellum Farms, a farm shop, but really good. I think this is where the product comes in. We just take a walk around the front. You've got places where you can sit down and have a couple of drinks, have a sandwich. Great stuff. Right, and here we get to some lands that we own. We've got sunflower not too far away from getting ready, or from being ready. Right, if we drive straight on down, down in the distance there you can see the farm restaurant. Place to park. Some hay bales for the kids to jump on. Nice areas to sit at. Looks good. Looks good. And just to our right there is where the product gets offloaded. Goods in area. Right, so let's go left here. And you'll see at different times there'll be different amounts of cars in the car park, which is a nice little touch as well. Let's go down there and past what looks like a traveller's site. Come to the T-junction over here. We'll go right here. Right, and the first turning after that is into the quarry. So this is why I say that there's a lot of scope for playing this map in different ways. I mean, you could just be a quarryman on this map, and you'll see why in a minute. Right, so this area to the left here, this area here, I think is also part of the map borders. Let's just make sure. No, it's not. It's part of the quarry. So if you buy the quarry, you will get that as well. This as well. So this is part of the quarry. And this is an ideal place to set up your headquarters, your mining headquarters. So there's just endless possibilities. And the quarry, if you drive down here, things, well, it's a hole in the ground. Looks like there's stuff that you can mine from there. Of course, you get to here and you think, oh, I can load that, and then, well, let's just go a little bit further and see what's happening down here. And look at this. Go down another level. Fantastic. Sort of areas over here for you to be able to park your machinery as well. And then you think, is that all of it? No, not a chance. There's another level down here. So that can keep you busy for a long, long time. Don't know where you'd sell it, but fantastic. This area down the bottom here, I suppose, could be a little bit bigger, but it doesn't really need to be. You're going to need some horsepower here, though. These hills are steep. I mean, this trailer is empty, and the dates far is it's not too bad on the bottom ones, but I mean, it is losing pace just coming up this little area. Yeah, you could just see that as you were coming down. They're quite steep there, so yeah. If you're going to be doing quarrying, look for horsepower. I've never done any sort of mining type operation on the FS22. I'm very much a farmer man. But yeah, I mean, it's just makes things interesting. There's also forestry just to the big forest area to our right here, all the way down there. So there's plenty of room there for forestry. Right, let's just go down here and into the next turn off, which is right here, and that takes us into the biogas area. Also nice and big, easy to move around. I would think you could even use fairly big equipment here. Whoops. Okay, so there's a bit of a bump there. But this, if you have a look again, this is part of the borders. We're up here. There we are there. So that means, of course, that if you find something like that, all you need to do is go into landscaping, sculpturing, smooth it out, and I think it's over here somewhere. Let's just widen that up a bit. Yeah, you have to spend a bit of money to do it. Let's see if it's made any difference. Certainly has. So not a problem. Not a problem at all. Let's go further down. Looks like some more travelers' sites or holiday areas. And here we have the biogas heating plant. So is there a place to buy this? Not sure. What does the biogas heating plant require? Go for something like hay, selling station, straw, biogas heating plants can take straw. It's basically straw. Does it take any wood products, silage? Biogas plant, that's next door. Wood chips. Biogas heating plant takes wood chips as well. So yeah. Just not sure how you buy it, that's all. It is part of the periphery, so it probably is bought. So what does that say? Sawmill, so go down. So there are some nice signposts. Not everything is signposted, but there are some nice signposts. Let's pop down here to the sawmill. There's just your standard sawmill. Nice little area down here that you could do something with. This is also part of the periphery, so you can buy it for $0. I think you've still got to buy the sawmill itself. Oh, there we go. There's the. So you can buy it for 100,000, the lumber mill, but you own the land. Right, and around the corner is the wood chip selling. So is that covered as well? Yes, I also like that everything's not just stuck straight off the road. So you've got to still look around a little bit for things. Things are not just there. Nice little tweak that. If we go down here, up here you've got the vehicle park. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to buy let's buy the Lamborghini, just so that I can show you that I do have it downloaded. So there's the R6 250. We'll just buy it as it is. Drop off our dates for here and we'll complete the round in the Lamborghini. Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is there. Right next to it. Just hope the store doesn't sell my dates for while I'm gone. Right, so we're right at the top of the map there. As we drive out, got the fuel station right ahead of us there. Oh, sorry, sir. Turn left. Got some more travelers type caravan sites on the left hand side there. That was the quarry. That's where we came up. You see a lot of the stone walls, which are quite typical of this area. You wouldn't want to turn around. We'll have to turn around here with a trailer or anything along those lines if you're towing anything behind you. It's not narrow, but yeah, we'd have to duck into somewhere. So that entrance we just passed to the left there was into the forest. I'm not going to go through there right now. Just take too long to go through. It is very nice. So we're now heading to the bottom of the map. Turning to the left there, we will we'll go back down that way when we go back to the farm. We just head all the way down to the bottom. come to the animal dealer. Once again, not stuck right on the road, a little bit off the road. Nice and spacious. Lots of place to turn around and to move around. I guess this is for bale sales, etc. down there. Fantastic. I stand under correction, but that may also be part of the periphery of the map. Yes, it is. That's it down there. As is the industrial site, which we're going to go and visit now. So you own the land. If we go down here, this goes down to the industrial site. So you own the land, but you don't own the actual building, the actual business on the land. Right, so down here we've got all our normal restaurants. Oops. It's me driving into it, trying to look at things and not following the road. Carpentry, it's a furniture factory, etc. The restaurant at the top there would cause me to drive into the pole. What do we have here? It's a cereal factory. Seems to be plenty of place to maneuver around these buildings. Grain mill in there. Oils. Of a lorry park. Sugar malt. The lorry park down there. Clothing factory. Yes, all the main productions are on the map. Spinnery. Yeah, lots of sort of hills and dales as well along this map. Fantastic though. Enjoying the drive around, to be honest. One of those maps that gives you a feeling of openness and tightness at the same time. I don't quite know how to. So the fact that you can't see the reproductions from the road. Gives you the feeling of openness. And the let's go this way. But then the tightness of like all the production units so close together there makes it feel tight and compact. So a nice touch. Traffic does seem quite heavy, but then again the traffic is pretty heavy in this area normally. Well, on most sort of country roads, most of the time there's a bit of traffic around. So we'll go down here. We're starting to head back towards the farm now. So I really haven't gone to go and look at any of our other fields. I'll leave that for you to explore as you go, just kind of taking you on the lap of the map. So here we've got our first sheep field. Just jump the wall. Got 100 sheep that we can put into there. Wonder if we've got any feed in with the sheep. Let's buy one of those. Yeah, so no food in this. You'd have to get food in for them. And as we head on down here, to the left you can see another sheep field. Jump over here. How many can we put in here? It's another 100, so room for 200 sheep by the looks of things. May have missed some, as I say. I'm by no means an expert on the map. I'm just enjoying and don't normally do. Well, I haven't really tackled the map tours as such. This, I wouldn't really, it's not in the same league as the proper map tour guides that do such a fantastic job of showing us the maps. So this is also part of the farm. Turn in here. The house, another place you can put your sleep trigger down. So the fences don't have crash barriers, so you can drive through them if you want. Right next door to you is another farm. Bit of a silage clamp there, haven't checked to see whether it actually works or not. Plenty of storage space down here. Silos. This is kind of, I think this is where I would bring all my machinery down and park it off instead of where it is at the moment. Right. So here we are coming into Chadlington, and we've got the cafe to the right of us and the grocer to the left. Just go down behind the grocer. There is an offloading point or a sale point, and then this is a one-way road here, so you have to go left here. If you go left here through the houses, and then if we turn left again just after we get out of town and just before we get to the normal speed limit, to the right is a gate, or to the left is a gate, to the right is a gate to a field, to the left is the gate. You open up and that takes us into the mini productions. So these I haven't seen before. So I'm not quite sure whether they are unique to this map or not, or whether they come from another map. But yeah, so here we have a mini creamery. So cheese, etc. Cheese, butter, milk. Takes milk, produces cheese and butter. Over here we have mini flour mill, and over here we have sugar mill. Which one is which? This one is, that's the flour mill. This one is the sugar mill. And then that of course is the creamery. Fantastic. Lovely touch. And of course we own that as well. We own that on New Farmer. It's a no-brainer. This map should be started on New Farmer in my opinion. Right, which way do we head up back now? I think if we go back up here, this should take us back up to the farm. Right, so as you're heading up to the farm, you can just take this little track down here, and if you turn left down this rather steep hill, just be careful because this pond is deep. There's a place to get some water if you need to, or you can just go for a swim in the summertime. Wouldn't try it out in the winter time though. Pretty steep hill though. You're gonna need some horsepower to pull water up here. So follow this track around, that brings us round back to the front of the start area. I'm going to say the start area because I mean there's lots of buildings and that around here, but I think I would take the equipment down to one of the other areas to store. In any case, that's the drive around of Chipping Norton. Jezza'S farm, as I'm going to call it. I'm not sure what you get from here when you yeah. I do hope you've enjoyed that little drive around. I certainly enjoyed driving around the farm. I do love the map. There's a couple little rough edges, but which new map doesn't have those. There's nothing that's not easily fixable as far as I can see at this point in time. If you've enjoyed it, please do like and subscribe. And if you are playing on the map and enjoying it, please give it some sort of rating. Whatever you feel, of course. Jump at the top here and have a little look around. In any case, thanks again for watching. Cheerio.